It's a visit steeped in symbolism. Emmanuel Macron signs a memorial book in the first trip to Rwanda by a French president in more than a decade, at a site where more than 250,000 genocide victims are buried. From the families of those who lost their lives, France hopes for forgiveness.
Seuls ceux qui ont traversé la nuit.
Only those who went through that night can perhaps forgive, and so could give us the gift of forgiving ourselves.
Mr. Macron was given a full ceremonial welcome as he arrived in Kigali, but this visit comes after nearly 3 decades of questions about France's complicity in the 1994 genocide, in which more than 800,000 Tutsis and moderate Hutus were slaughtered. The French president said he recognised the responsibility of France in the tragedy.
La France n'a pas su.
France was not able to draw the appropriate consequences, and so with modesty and respect by your side today, I come to recognise our responsibility.
France's admission about its role in Rwanda's genocide marks an important milestone in the efforts of both countries to heal ties.
His words were something more valuable than an apology. They were the truth. Speaking the truth is risky, but you do it because it is right.
Macron's 2-day visit to Rwanda follows a report from French officials in March that said France bore a serious and overwhelming responsibility for not foreseeing the slaughter. The report said the French government had been blinded by its colonial attitude and had failed to listen to warnings that could have prevented the scale of the tragedy. But the report absolved France of any direct complicity in genocide. This was a visit designed to honour the hundreds of thousands killed 27 years ago, but also about building a more harmonious future, with revived cooperation between France and Rwanda on investment, climate change and culture. There have been years of distrust and anger, but finally signs of healing. Lucy Hough, SABC News, Brussels.